I'll keep it.
Hey, what's up again, guys and girls, and welcome to Savage Gaming and our new video on Driftland, the Magic Revival. So big shout out to the developers for giving the channel a key to this game so we can show you all and you can see what it's all about. There is a intro video that I have on the channel that you guys must also check out. It'll give you a bit of background story to the game and what it's all about. And then yeah, the game is available on Steam, guys, so I will leave a link in the description for you. And then lastly but not least is we're going to give a shout out to one of our loyal subscribers, Fierce O Fiery. Check out his channel, I'll leave a link in the description below. Yeah, guys, just support young upcoming YouTubers that want to get into the whole game and show them some of your support. It would be much appreciated. So without further ado, let's get into this game. So at the moment there is no campaigns yet, there's no multiplayer at this stage, but there is a decent single player, and this game took me by surprise. It was not something I really expected. I do get offered quite a few keys, and this is one of the better ones that I've received in a while. So let's jump into our single player here. We've obviously got the different modes, sandbox modes, difficulties, and map size, and then it obviously gives you information on the recommended amount of players for each map size. And then if we hit the advanced tab, we can obviously there change color, the nationalities or the races that we're going to play, change victory conditions, etc., resources, treasures, barbarians, birds, etc. So we're going to leave all that standard. We're going to play as the human faction. Let's get into it. Nice quick loading times. There is a tutorial, guys. The tutorial left me wanting a little bit, I must be honest. The first time I played it, I followed the tutorial, and then afterwards I was like, okay, what do I do next? But it doesn't take too long and you can figure it out. I've won a few games on this already. I must be honest, only at easy difficulty at this stage, because I just want to get my head around all aspects of the game. So we start off on our main sort of island here, and then we want to explore. The game encourages exploration to explore different islands. There's bounties and things like that on the various islands. Often they also are guarded, so beware of that in the beginning. But you want to focus on two things mainly, and if you look in the top left of the screen, you'll see food and you'll see gold, housing, living space. That's obviously what's on this island. And then also your population. So, but mainly you're going to do food and gold. So we're going to start out, we want to build a cottage. So we're going to go down here, we're going to build up a little cottage. You'll see the green highlighted area, that is where you can place the buildings at this stage. You can remove these trees and things to give you more space, but that's only if you really need it later on. So we'll build our little cottage. We're going to build a farm as well so we can get some food coming in. Just going to place it up here. And then what you can also do, guys, you can assign workers, and sort of here at the top left you can manage the resources and how many people are actually assigned to it. So you want to balance your gold and food initially to obviously be increasing, but also not to go bankrupt or make your people starve. So you'll see here we've now built our farm. There's a little exclamation mark because there's no workers assigned. So we're going to assign a worker to this farm. Okay, I've assigned 2. Let me just put 1 on there for now. So we've got a plus 2.5 on our food. We've got plus 34 on our gold. So we're doing pretty well there. Then the next resource you're going to want to start gathering, which is quite critical, or the next 2 I should say, is wood and stone. So if I look on the island here, I can see we've got quite a bit of stone here. Looks like 645, but it's not that awesome. So let's do a little bit of exploration. So we've got a nice little magic item here called the magic eye, which we can place over an island. Wow, okay, look, there's a hell of a lot of stone. So we're going to build a bridge across there and connect those islands. So then we sort of claim this island. If there's any baddies, we obviously got to kill them as well. But then you claim this island and we can build a stonemason. The other thing what you've got to remember, guys, in this game is every time you expand to another island, so from first to the second, your upkeep of your buildings, like if we look at our farm here, the cost per day is -5 gold. If we built another farm here, the cost would go up to something like -7. So you've got to bear that in mind as well. and so it adds a little bit of thinking into where you build. You don't just build on any island, and you want to move them around as well, which I'll show you now how to do. So we've got an island here which is sort of out of our reach, if I can put it to you that way. So we're going to hit a little magic eye here. We're going to click on the awakening tab and hit arcane currents. Now we can take that island and we can shift it around. So let's shift this island a bit closer to us. Excuse me. And now we should be able to build a bridge nice and close by. There we go. So there is our wood. We've got our stonemason that we've built, and now we can see here there's a nice little forest here. That's where we're going to put our lumber camp, and that's going to bring us a steady wood income as well once we've built this bridge. So there's a nice bit of wood on here. They have made some AI improvements, so I'm playing the game after the update, so that's pretty good. You're going to see all the improvement updates. Let's allocate someone to stone. And let's build another cottage. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to put another cottages there. Now, cottages obviously give you more population and so on. You don't want to build too many at first, guys, because they obviously have a gold upkeep as well. So it's better to upgrade your buildings rather than build too many of them. Just to keep that in mind as well. Upgrading is 9 times out of 10 better than just building more. And then, yeah, basically that's, we've now sort of established ourselves. We've got wood coming in, we've got stone coming in, we've got food coming in, we've got a population growing. The next thing we're going to want to do as well is we want to explore these islands. So if we right click on an island and hit this little pickaxe, this geology, your explorer, which is this little dude down here, you can build more of them. He will explore that island for these various resources like coal, iron, gold, mana, rubies and diamond, and each island will have obviously different traits to it. Some will have more of a different resource on it, or more rare resources like your rubies and diamonds and iron. So you're going to want to keep that in mind. You can stack this, so we can just click geology on all these islands that we've now connected, and our explorer will get to all of them while we fiddle around here. So let's see if we can take this island and bring it a bit closer, but I don't want to, I want to put it just here. So that looks pretty cool. You can see how the magic pulls the island to where we want it. And that's going to obviously give us a little bit more real estate to work with when it comes to building and getting some resources. We're going to plop a bridge down there as well. Oh, we've got some nice stuff here. More stone, more wood. Great stuff. Then our next task, guys, is going to be upgrading our castle. So upgrading, we've got enough of everything. We've got enough gold, we've got enough wood, we've got enough stone. Let's upgrade our castle. Now, upgrading your castle will give you access to better buildings, better upgrades, and extra buildings as well. So you can build training camps and blacksmiths and things like that. Another critical building that we need to look at, guys, is the mill, which is, let's just see here, where's our mill? I can't remember which side it is. Okay, mill, what do we need? We need a farm level 2. So let's see, can we upgrade our farm? Yes, we can. So we'll upgrade our farm quickly, which will allow us to build our mill. Now the mill obviously gives you upgrades, well, not an upgrade, it helps you be more efficient when it comes to food, so your farmers will produce a bit more food per minute, if I can put it to you that way. And now we can put our mill up here, and this looks really cool, guys. So let's just zoom in here, let's see how it builds. Looks really nice. And I'm magically building there on the side. Looks very cool. The big wheel and the water, and oh, look at that. Yeah, it looks awesome, eh? Yeah, I like that. Very, very cool. Okay, and then yeah, the other thing, guys, you can zoom out so you can see your sort of your world map and where you can access places. This expands as you upgrade castle levels as well, so that encourages your exploration in this game. So let's go look around here. Alright, okay, I think we've established a pretty decent community. We've got a good flow of food, we've got a good flow of gold. We need to now start thinking about building some sort of army or some sort of defense. So the first thing we're going to do is build our knights garrison, which we'll just place, I think we'll put it next to the farm here. And that'll allow us to build knights, and then obviously a blacksmith, which will give us access to upgrading our knights and getting them to have better attributes and so on. But initially, 1 or 2 knights are going to be perfect for what you need to survive the beginning of the game. Okay, so we've got our knights. I'm going to build a knight for us here. We can build, I think, 2 knights. Yeah, what does it cost? Can we build another one? Yes, we can. Okay, so we've built another knight. Let's see if there's anything here. Okay, this island has got iron on it as well. So that's pretty good. That's very nice to know. We can build, but it's got very little iron, so not that great for iron. This one is still yet to be explored. This one still yet to be explored. So, and then we can still put a little tag on there, let him explore that when he has a chance. So if you need to, if you want to speed things up a bit, you can just build another explorer. That will improve the geology, exploration, if I can put it that way, on all these different maps. The next thing, guys, once you've built your knights, I suggest build 2 knights initially. So get your 2 knights up, and then if you're how can I put it to you? This way, if your base gets attacked, you'll normally find it's from a wild eagle or a wild raven that sort of attacks your base. Let them attack a bit. When they get sufficiently damaged, your knights will obviously help out. They will fly back to where their nest is, and then if you get that island, you can actually destroy the nest, and you can train your own ravens or eagles, or even dragons for that matter. Those will allow you to obviously tame them and mount them. Then you can fly around the map and do a bit of your own exploration as well, which is crucial mid to late game. And obviously, if you want to take out your enemies, you want to be able to get there pretty easily. So good flying mounts are important. The other aspect to consider in the top right corner is your path of progress. So you'll see here we've got path of economy, path of warfare, and path of magic. The first path you want to research is finance reform. So this will decrease your building upkeep, which will increase your gold intake obviously, but it requires 42 of these sort of, this little tick here, the skill points, and those you gain by defeating enemies. I think you gain it by grabbing certain islands and discovering secrets and resources and things like that. And that's pretty much the gist of it, guys. So for the first sort of episode, I think this is covers the crux of what you need initially to get started. You've got an idea of how you're going to get your islands and how you're going to get your flying mounts. So just if a flying mount comes, attack it, let it fly away, and then go in that direction and look for the island where it nests, because then that's where you're going to find its nest, and you can conquer that island and the nest, and then obviously mount your own birds and start progressing a bit further in the game. The next thing you want to build from here, guys, is we're going to want to build a blacksmith. I'm just going to put him right next to the training camp, and then we've got, okay, that's full. We just always keep an eye. Our gold production has dropped substantially. We were on 32, we're now on 8.5, and that's going to drop again because we've now just built a blacksmith. So you've got to keep an eye on your gold. Let's have a look here. Is there any gold on this island? Not yet. The explorer is still exploring, so we're just waiting for that. This one has got a lot of stone. Yeah, okay, that's how we built a stonemason there. So there's the blacksmith. If we click on this little icon here, you can see tempered body, taste of steel. So it'll give your arm, like this tempered body will, your knights will regenerate 4 HP per day. Taste of steel will increase your knight's damage. Shield of Emperor will increase armor, and block chance will increase as well. So I think in melee combat that'll be more beneficial, but I don't think it's going to work that well against flying mounts. Then to increase our gold income, because we're now down to 3.7 gold, and that's not enough, so we're going to upgrade our cottages to get that going. We're a little bit short of gold, so let's hope that works. Food, we've got quite a bit. I'm going to drop that down 1 person so that our gold goes up a bit, so I can get that going. Okay, our explorer found gold. Let's see who found gold. Was it this chap? No. Was it this chap? Alright, let's see. Was it this chap? Yes, no, was it him? No, he's not exploring that one. And this one? Yeah, okay, we found gold here. A lot of iron, not that much gold, so I'm just going to leave that for now, but at least we know we've got a good iron supply. Here's one of the birds, guys. As you can see here, he's attacking our units, but we've got our 2 knights here. Now once he gets sufficiently damaged, he's going to fly away. So now we can see roughly which way he's going in, and we know which direction to go in to get to his nest. So let's drop a magic eye here. Okay, his nest is definitely not here. We're going to also upgrade our castle. We're going to need to upgrade our castle to get out as far as this guy is traveling, because I've got a sneaky suspicion his nest is here on this island. So let's go back. Let's see, what do we need? We need to upgrade our castle a little bit. Let's have a look. Okay, have we got enough? Fortify, upgrade. We need 115 gold. Ooh, okay, that's going to take a while, but it'll give us some time to focus on our gold going forward. But yeah, guys, I think that's the gist of it, of this game at this stage. I'm going to do some more tutorials on it. See what else I can sort of get for you guys that's maybe a little bit difficult, more late game. Some strategy tips as well when going forward and fighting the different nations. So that's it for this video, guys. This Driftland Magic Revival. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Comment if you want to see some more content. And let me know if there's anything else you want to cover, guys. And as usual, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.